Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders and the Liberty Flames. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, checking in with the Flames head coach before the game, he is very aware that the big win against the #1 team in the country last week has a lot of people talking. But he wants to talk to his players about how good can we be. Don't let that win distract us. Let that win motivate us and show us we're even better than we thought. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Blue Raiders offense will go to work first. And now we get a look at Cameron Lacey. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, in a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Fields the punt. Smashes him with the stiff arm. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Flames offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you. And the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how.
To the air, it's Henderson. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulled and fired complete. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's got the first down. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. defense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Coleman. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you've got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught on the RPO. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed.
Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like, sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll, and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Smashes him with the stiff arm. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick give, it's Coleman. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. The give to the back. On the stop.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Under pressure. Wide open downfield. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the 1st down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Coleman. And he got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more.
He's got it way down the field.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's see how these two guys are doing so far. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The running back has it. Turning it on. And he tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to... From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Lets it fly. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hit as he throws. Just barely got rid of it.
I love the awareness by the DB. Great job, man. It's in your own end zone. You see the ball, you break on it. I'm not trying to catch that thing. I'm trying to swat it down. Make sure I don't give up the touchdown. Nice awareness by the DB.
That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Makes the grab. It's Jones. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Right side, it's Allen. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his man. Runs through a man. He might have some space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. That pass is incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He wants to throw it again. Out wide left, it's Patterson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Looking for the marker. Past the 40. Breaks into the open. He's at the touchdown, Middle Tennessee. And they take it in for 6 more points. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. They go 83 yards on the drive, and that is how you finish with a 54-yard touchdown run.
Number 92, set to kick it off.
Deep in the end zone, it's Davis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Hits inside, it's Coleman. Across the 25, he's got room. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Enough to move the chains. He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Makes the grab in their space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Flames come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Look out! Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Back to pass on second down. Between the hashes, it's Johnson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Going to try to get it himself. There he got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Flames! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he put an exclamation point on that drive with a 29-yard touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Nice move to pick up yardage. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. 2nd down coming up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes the heat. Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, MTSU. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Sets his feet, it's Henderson. On the move. Left side is Person. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Copeland. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires on the move. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that in.
Looking deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the #1 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do.
There he goes! Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, the running back has it. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Out wide left, it's Cunningham. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. The Flames, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, it's Coleman. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. This quarterback part of their running game. Down he goes. And the Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Now they're going to throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. He wants it all. Touchdown, Liberty! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They march 72 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. So as soon as they step on the field here in the 3rd quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Oh, he's got some space. He's past the sticks. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll give it to Brown. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Long way to go on 2nd down. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Right side, it's Lacey. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll heave it deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looks it in. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive?
It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown Flames. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it's finished off with that thrilling 56-yarder for the score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to throw on first. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Galloway. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. 2nd and long here. Quarterback keep. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Searching for space. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. This game is decided as we check out the Week 11 scoreboard. Top 12 teams in the country. Of course, all of these teams playoff contenders. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Going to the running game. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Keeping his eyes downfield. Takes a hit as he fires. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it on the outside. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
21.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. Motion from the wideout. Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jones. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Rush is on. And he avoids the sack.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Sends it back in motion. Second down to the air. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Keeps it himself. Maybe some room here. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Really nice job on the option that time. And obviously, this running back has had himself a day, right? And this defense has figured it out. They're keying on him. You saw all the defenders that time run his way, but nobody accounted for the quarterback. He made the right decision, kept it himself, and came away with a nice pickup on that option play.
Keeps it on the option. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
And that is a big hit. And that's a hit that I'm going, listen, if I'm the OC, I'm the head coach, I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs, and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slot.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day if you're this quarterback right now. You know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. The sure hands, it's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
The give as they work on that clock. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They were all over it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to...
Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Coleman. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
You haven't seen that happen too often tonight, taking a loss on a run. This guy's been special. He's been finding ways to get into the second level of this defense, and because of his talent and ability, that's a big reason why they've got the lead right now. You know that's not going to deter them, that last play. They're going to keep handing him the football.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players